Bhoja Prabandha has observed the use of anesthetic drugs before surgery. It quotes that certain plant powders were given by Ashwini Kumars and later they performed craniotomy, opening of the skull. Due to the fear of misuse, the details of such plants are not disclosed. Buddhist literature, 5th century BC, 4th century AD, has glimpses of surgical marvels exhibited by Jivka. It quotes of one such operative surgery as follows. Jivka ordered the merchant to lie down on a bed in King's palace. He cut open the skull with a sharp incision and pulled out 2 worms from the head. Then closed the wound, stitched, anointed and bandaged. After 3 weeks of perfect rest, merchant recovered. Similar references of intestinal surgery and anorectal surgery are also available in Staka literature. Jivka was the royal physician of King Bimbisara of Magadh, presently in Bihar state. Luminaries of Lakya Tantra. Lakya Tantra is enriched by several selfless sages in the past. Their accurate account is still shrouded in mystery. However, Bhagwan Nimi is considered as the towering personality of this branch. Brahma Vaivarta Purana, Brahma Kanda 16, has recorded that he got this knowledge from Sun God. Akarya Dalhana has also supported this view. Su.ut 1.7 Surya Deva Bhaskar Suryashchakshusha Adhiptyah Atharv 5.24-9 Suryashchakshusha Susha 1.7 Surya Atma Jagtah Chakshushash Yajurved. Sun God is the custodian of the eyes and the entire world. Rigveda 5.40 has narrated that sage Atri made eyes for sun by chanting a mantra. In Atharva Veda, dying men are addressed as Fig.1.7 P.114. Vatatte prana avidam suryachakshurhantav. I have obtained thy breath from the wind, thine eye from the sun. Surya is the superintending lord of eyes and vision. Suryopasana was a routine affair for Lakya practitioners during the time of Akarya Vagbhata. Vihitaditya Videhadhipti Pranamasya, Asang U17/7. Astanga Sangraha has advised to worship Sun God, Surya Deva, and Bhagwan Nimi, Videhadhipti, before surgical treatment of Kafja Lingansa. Akarya Tista in his Chikitsa Kalika, p. 1, has saluted Surya, Aswins, Dhanvantari and Susrita, implying their importance to Ayurvedic studies. Gautama Dharma Sutra, p. 449, has also regarded Sun God as the first teacher of Ayurveda. Sun God is Rasa Siddhi Pradyaka, the bestower of success of alchemy, Rasa Ratna Samukkaya, and supreme power for astrology, Surya Siddhanta. Brahma Vaivarta Purana, Brahma Kanda 16, has given a full list of his disciples that includes Dhanvantari, Divodasa, Sirja, Chavana, Janka, Agastya, etc. It has also enlisted the books written by these students. 2 works are credited to Sun God. They are Bhaskar Sanhita and Janna Bhaskar. Janna Bhaskara is in the form of conversation between Surya and his charioteer Aruna, Kyapa, on the evils of human existence, their causes and remedies. It deals with different diseases produced by the result of sins in previous life. Almost all such cases are presented as Dashchikit Satama, incurable. The only method of treating them is by penance, sacrifices and donations to the officiating priests. Videhadhipti Rajarshi Nimi Shalakyatantra Bhihita Videhadhip Kirtita Su 1/5 Munina Nimenopdisht Parman Rakshan Mikshanasya Asan U 16/30 Lakya Tantra is indebted to Rajarshi Nimi. According to both Susrita and Vagbhata, Akarya Dalhana has considered king of Videha, Su.ut 1.4 as Adi Bisak, the first physician of Lakya, Su.Ut. 29.13 Arunadatta, A.H. Su. 1.4 has accepted Janka as the supreme authority in Urdhvanga Sikitsa. Karaka Sanhita has quoted the names Videha, Nimi and Janka in different contexts. In Karaka Sutra 26, the Atreya Bhadrakpiyam chapter, there is report of symposium held at Ketrarathavana. Videha King Nimi was one among the participants. Nimisht Rajarshi Vaideho, Su. 26/6. He was of the view that there are 7 tastes, namely Madhura, Amla, Lavana, Katu, Tikta, Kasaya and Kesra. Ca. Su. 26.7. In the Sarira Vikayam chapter, Ca. Sa. 6.21, there is another report on Janka, the king of Videha, who was of the opinion that sense organs will be evolved earliest in the embryo. Salihotru Sanhita, Purva, has recorded the presence of Harita, Sarpani, Nimi, Janka Rajarshi and Nagnajit. In a conference, Madhukosa Vyakya has quoted 5 statements of Nimi and 25 quotations of Videha. Similarly, the commentaries of Akarya Dalhana, Akriya Indu and Akriya Adhmalla have referred to Nimi in different contexts. But some of the verses of Nimi in one commentary is attributed to Videha in another commentary. For example, Bhava Prakasa, Netra 14 has quoted that Timira affects the Patalas one by one as Videha Vakana. The same sentence is attributed to Nimi as Niminapyuktam by Kraya Indu in his commentary. Hence it is generally accepted that the names Nimi, Janka and Videha refer to the same person. Origin. Puras, Devi Bhagwatha and Arimvaye have described the story of Raja Nimi, which is as follows. Nimi was an emperor of great renown. He was the 12th son of celebrated Aiked Blukeu and was devoted to the welfare of his subjects. He was a very honest, virtuous, righteous and good-natured man of a charitable disposition. He decided to perform a yaga and went to his Kulaguru family preceptor, Vasistha. But Vasistha had to officiate at another yaga of Indra and he commanded to postpone by 500 years. But Nimi was not ready to wait for such a long time, considering the lifespan of human beings. He started the yaga with the help of other sages like Bhrigu, Angirsa, etc. Angered by this, Vasistha cursed Nimi to death. While the sages were helplessly looking on, Nimi's body got separated from the soul. However, yajna was continued, placing the dead body in an uncovered coffin in front. Gods appeared at the end and Nimi was accorded a divine body to stay in the eyelids of all living beings. Fig.1.8 P.114 The sages began churning the coats, repeating mantra, and surprisingly an ideal person as glowing as Nimi was born from holy fire. As he was created by Manthana, churning, he was named as Miti. He took birth from a dead body, 6 Deha, and hence Videha. He was seated in the eyelids of all the living beings and hence Nimi. A variant of this incidence is quoted by Dalhana, Su.Ut. 1.7 Videhaadhiptyah Shriman Janko Naam Vishrutah Alambhayagya Pravanah Sojad Brahmanarvritah Tasya Yat Pravrittasya Kupito Bhagwan Raviyah Drishting Pranashamas Sonutepe Mahettapah Deeptanshustapsa Ten Toshitah Praddo Punah Chakshurvedam Prasannatma Sarvabhutanukampaya Dalhan Su 1/7. The king of Videha once started a holy fire Alamba Yajna surrounded by Brahmins. Sun god got angry at this act and cursed him to become blind. Later this curse was revoked as Videha meditated upon sun. As a token of his blessing, Sungod taught him science of vision, Chakshur Veda. Thus this knowledge came to earth from Surya Deva. Teachers Indra Deva, Surya Deva and Bhagwan Dhanvantari are distinguished preceptors of Nimi. धन्वंतरी भरद्वाज निमि काश्यकश्यपा है। महर्षयो महात्मानस तथा लंबायनादयः शतक्रतुमुपाजग्मुः शरण्यमरेश्वरम। असंसु एक तिहाई। Indra Deva Astanga Sangraha has recorded that Nimi was one of the sages who brought Ayurveda to earth from Indra. A.S. Su 1.3 Surya Deva Brahma Vaivarta Purana and Nibandha Sangraha commentary of Dalhana have quoted that Surya Deva taught Kaksar Veda to Nimi. Su. Ut 1.7 Prabhriti Granannimi Kankayan Gargyagalvah Dalhan Susu. एक तिहाई Kasiraja Dhanvantari in the commentary on Su. 1.3 Dalhana has opined that the word Prabhritya indicates Nimi, Garagya, Galva, Kankayana etc. The experts of Salakya were disciples of Dhanvantari. Place and time Nimi is regarded as the founder of Vaijanta kingdom near Himalayas. Ramayana Uttara 55.6 12 Vadya Vekaspati Kaviraj Surmachandra in his Ayurveda Ka Itihas p.136 has provided the references of Vayu Purana 89.3 and Brahmanda Purana 6.64 quoting Miti as the son of Nimi and Janka as son of Miti. According to Bauddha classic Majjhima Nikaya, Nimi was the last king of Mahadev dynasty. His son was Karala Janka. According to popular belief, Mithila was his kingdom. It is near the Indo-Nepal border of Bihar. Fig.1.9 p.114 The Jataka Tales of Buddhist era records the presence of Nimi 200 years before the Great Mahabharata War. Nimi lived nearly 200 years earlier to Dhanvantari according to Puranas. The reference of Nimi and Videha are present in Arthashastra of Kautilya, Satpatabi Rhmaa 14.6.1.1 Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 3 January 2019 and tells Rmya. He was also a disciple of Vasistha Mahari, who lived during Rmya. Maharaja Janka, father of Ast, was a king in this dynasty. All these references conclude that Nimi has reigned somewhere around 500 se 1000 BC. Fig.1.10 p.114 In his History of Indian Medicine, Part 2, author Girindranath has compiled 116 quotations and 7 herbal medicines of Videha, Nimi, Janka and Mahavideha scattered in Vyakhya Kusumavali, Nibandha Sangraha, Madhukosa, Tattva Kandrika, Bhav Prakasha, Navnitka and Gada Nigraha. Further, Suramkandra has collected additional 12 quotations and yogas of Nimi. Books Vaidyaka Sandehabanjini and Janka Tantra are ascribed to Janka. The reference of Nimi Tantra and Videha Tantra are available. Other authors Bhagcrya Haristri Paraka R.A. Vadya in the preface Vagbha Vimarsa on Astanga Hdaya has cited following texts of Slakya Tantra. 1. Videha Tantra 2. Nimi Tantra 3. Kankyana Tantra 4. Garagya Tantra 5. Glava Tantra 6. Satyaki Tantra 7. Bhadra Sonka Tantra 8. Sonka Tantra 9. Karla Tantra 10. Cakusvaye Tantra 11. Ktrivaye Tantra 12. Tayana Tantra. Similarly Parsurma Stry. In his preface on Sarnagdhara Sanhit, Ayurved Lakanam has cited the following. 1. Videha Tantra 2. Nimi Tantra 3. Kankyana Tantra 4. Garagya Tantra 5. Glava Tantra 6. Satyaki Tantra 7. Sonka Tantra 8. Karla Tantra 9. Cakusvaye Tantra 10. Ktrivaye Sanhita Unfortunately, none of these works are available now. Kankyana. Kankyana Mahari has authored Kankayana Tantra. कांकायनो बाहलीक भिषक शाछे बटा 21 सु 26 बटा 8. He was the best among Bahlika physicians. A.F. Happy Smiley. He took part in the symposia held during the time of Karaka Sanhita. He was a contemporary of Bhagwan Punarvasu Atreya, Bharadwaja, Bhadrakpya, Bhadra Sonka, Baisa, Janka Videha, Marik Kyapa, Dhanvantari, ca. 6.21 कुंतेया BRHMAA PURK मौदल्या HIRNYK कौशिका वयोर्विदा राजरी नीमी वैदेहा बदिसा धमर्गवा CA.सु 26.8 The time of all these ancient seers were around 500 BC to 500 AD. He had visualized Vedic hymns, mantra dristara, and recorded them as a mantra. According to Atharva Veda, Kankainen Shishyebhyah Shastrak Sharagnibhirvina Gadnigrah. He had several disciples who were able to treat surgical conditions with internal medicine according to Gadanigraha. Kankayana Vai, used in digestive disorders and piles, is one of the 4 drug formulations credited to Kankayana. History of Indian Medicine, Part 2, pp. 465 से 66. Kraya Kekevaene was present in the kingdom of Romapda, who was a friend of King Dashratha, according to Hastistra of Palkapya, 1 से 1. According to Surmachandra, Ayurveda का इतिहास, p.249, Kankayana may not be an expert in Lakya as none of his quotations or formulations are related with Urdhvanga. Satyaki. Satyakishcha Prajitah, Bhagavad Gita, 1. Satyak was one of the great warriors present in Mahabharat war. He belonged to Vrishni Vamsa and son of Satyaka. He has written a book Satyaki Tantra. The History of Indian Medicine, Part 3, by Girindranath has compiled 11 statements of Satyaki, p.776. Kakrapanidatta has quoted Satyaki while counting the number of eye diseases, ca.ci. 26.129 as 80. Akriya Dalhana has quoted Satyaki while discussing visual disorders, su.ut. 7.25, confirming the status of Satyaki as Skyavit. The statements of Satyak are also available in Madhukosa Vyakhya. There were traditional eye surgeons in and around Mahrra who performed couching surgery for cataract, claiming themselves as Satyake, the followers of Satyaki. Cakusvyene. He was an expert eye surgeon and is quoted by Kanthdatta, Kandrata, Sikits Klikvtti, and Vangsena while discussing eye diseases. Garagya and Galva. They were the disciples of Bhagwan Dhanvantari and written entitled books Lakya and Sarv Loka Sikits. Both Garagya and Galva have participated in the symposia held during Karaka Sanhita. They were contemporaries of Peen, Nimi, Kankayana, Kyapa, etc. Mahri Garagya was an expert in architecture, grammar, Samveda and Slakya Tantra. Mahabharata, Santi Parva 342-103, respects Galva as an expert in Rigveda teaching methods. Contributions of Susrita and Vagbhata. The texts of Susrita Sanhita, Astanga Hridaya, and Astanga Sangraha are the real manuals of Lakya Tantra available at present. Sushruta Sanhita has devoted first 26 chapters in Uttara Tantra, last chapter of Nidanasthana, 16th chapter of Sutrasthana, and 22nd chapter of Chikitsa Sthana for Lakya Tantra. They are the foundation stones for the study of Lakya Tantra. The commentators have tried to provide references of other ancient authorities whenever found necessary. Fig.1.11 p.115 The diseases of eye, ear, nose and head are described in Uttaratantra. The diseases of oral cavity are described Nidana Sthana and Chikitsa Sthana. It is strange that the diseases of oral cavity are not included in Uttaratantra. The Uttaratantra is started after Kalpasthana that deals with toxicology. Akarya Dalhana has commented that a poison or infected wound will produce complications anywhere in the body. The diseases produced by these complications, upadravas, are dealt here and hence it is called as upadravikam. He may be of the view that most of the diseases of eye, ear, etc. are the complications of systemic diseases and toxins. It is argued that Uttaratantra, not written by Susrita, but is composed by the 5th century scholar Nagarjuna. The section on oral cavity, Mukharoga, is also the contribution of some other expert. But such a view does not have any evidences. Contribution of Susrita. Classification and description of Netraroga, Mukhroga, Karnaroga, Saroga and Siroroga. The details of the affections of lid, the conjunctiva, the cornea and the vision. The surgical procedures of eye disease like small incision, extracapsular cataract extraction, excision of pterygium, incision of stye, scraping the follicles and concretion, surgery for entropion, trichiasis and glaucoma. The parasurgical procedures like Kesra, Agni, Raktmoksana for eye diseases. Several oral drug compounds for the medical management. The principles and practice of Kriya Kalpa for eye diseases Tarpana, Putapka, Sheka, Aschotana and Anjana. Nasya Karma for the diseases of eye, ear, nose and throat. For the successful management of oral diseases, Nadisveda, Kavla, Gandusha, Dhuma, Raktmoksana, Ksara and Agni Karma are described in detail. The surgical treatment of Gala Sundika, Tundikeri, Talu Pupputa, Adrisa, Mansatana, Gala Vidradhi etc. The details of N. S. Sandhana, Karna Sandhana and Osta Sandhana. Similar methods are utilized even now in rhinoplasty and operation of the cleft palate. General and specific management of common ear diseases with Karna Purana, Dhupana etc. Contribution of Vagbhata. The editorial skills of Akarya Vagbhata is worth noticing in Salakya Tantra spanning over 17 chapters in Uttaratantra. From 11th to 28th in Astanga Sangraha and chapters on Tarpana, Putapka, Sheka, Asyotena, Gandusa, Kavla etc. in Sutra Sthana. Fig.1.12 p.115. The organized description of surgical procedures, their complications and their management represents the status of advanced surgical school at his time. He has described 94 eye diseases and classified 18 chronic inflammatory conditions as pilla and provided special line of treatment for them. The Kriyakalpa, including Pindi and Vidalka, is described for most of the diseases of eye in Astanga Sangraha with lot of new drug compounds. He has not restricted the sittings of Tarpana to a maximum of 5 days. Putapka is described as the follow-up procedure of Tarpana. There is significant deletion in content in Astanga Hridaya when compared with Astanga Sangraha with respect to Lakya Tantra. The complications of Lingansa are assessed in detail. In the section of Siroroga, the diseases of scalp like hair fall, grayness of hair etc. are also included. The diseases of oral cavity, Mukharoga, and diseases of head, Siroroga, are included in Uttara Tantra after Nasaroga. Enumerated 75 diseases in oral cavity. He has also described hair lip and its surgical treatment. The section on Gandharoga is added to Mukharoga. Pujyapda Muni. Acharya Pujyapda was quoted as the author of Salakya Tantra by Kalyana Karka of Ugredithyacharya. Shalakya Pujyapad Praktitmida Kalyankarak. A stone inscription of his works on medical science is restored in Nagara Taluk of Shivamogga district, 46th stone of Karnataka. Pujyapada was great scholar monk, spiritualist and the founder of Yognukti. He is known for his commentary on the Tatrathastra. He was one of the grammarians of ancient India. His Janendra Vivek Kra is a benchmark work on SANSKT grammar. He has authored Netra Prakasika, a textbook of eye diseases. The contents of this is inherited from Lord Shiva to goddess Parvat and then to Nandi, Dhanvantari, Hayagrav and Pujyapda. The book contains 14 chapters patalas dealing with clinical description of about 100 types of eye diseases, pharmaceutical preparations like Nasya, KYA, CRA, Kalpa, Lahya, Rasayana, Dhpana, Lepana, GHTA, Tala, and GIC are described for the management of eye diseases in addition to Pankamata Abhiseka, Siva Puja etc. The handwritten Tamil manuscript of Netra Prakasika is preserved in Maharaj Sarfoji Saraswati Mahal Library, Tanjavur. It is translated to Sanskrit and published by the Literary Research Unit of Ayurveda, CCRAS, Tanjavur. Medieval works. The medieval works like Madhva Nidana, Kakradatta, Sarangdhara Sanhita, Gadnigraha, Yogratnakara, Rasratna Samuchaya, Basvarajyam, Sahasrayogam, Vanga Sena, Bhaisajya Ratnavali, etc. and commentaries written by Kakrapanidatta, Dalhana, Gaidasa, Indu, Hemadri, Kandra Nandana, Arunadatta and Shrikant Datta reflect some of the scholarly pursuits of Salakya Tantra. Parahita Sanhita is a compilation by Natha Pandita of 15th century. Late D.V. Subha Reddy first published it, which contains nearly 90 pages for the description of Akshiroga, first 37 pages, Siroroga, Karnaroga, Mukharoga, Nasroga and diseases of the neck. This is available in the printed form, thanks to the efforts of R. Venkateswara University, Tirupati.
Netra Roga Nidanam. This Kapalika Grantha is published by CCRAS in 1999. It has 2 parts dealing with several eye diseases. Netra Chikitsa is a manual on eye care in traditional medicine, published by LSPSS Publication, Coimbatore. The experience of traditional physicians are compiled by N.V. Kudi Krishnan Nair and B.G. Gokul. The textbooks of Salakya Tantra authored by Acharya Vishwanatha Dvivedi, Acharya Ramnatha Dvivedi, Dr. Ravindra Chandra Chaudhary, Dr. P.K. Santha Kumari, Dr. Dinjari Lakshmanakari, Vaidya Ramesh Padmavar, Marathi, and Indamanthi Gunde, Hindi translation, Dr. Aparna Sharma and Professor Sarbeshwar Kar are useful for both students and practitioners. The English translation of Susruta Samhita entitled Ophthalmic and Otorhinolaryngological Considerations in Ancient Indian Surgery by Singhal, G.D. and Sharma, K.R. is worth mentioning for its clear analysis of Susruta Samhita. The special issue brought out by Siddhanati Journal on Salakya Tantra has recorded the clinical experience of Ayurvedic physicians of high repute. The Association of Shalaki, India, is the national-level organization of Salakya specialists. It is active for the last 8 years to promote clinical and academic activities. Thus Salakya Tantra has a glorious past.